Okay, we have Terminator, and we have Terminator with the white, and we have Bone Crusher on the left. These are the male puppies. These guys are enormously gigantic. And we like to welcome everybody, man, that's getting a dog from us, man, to the Co-op Kennel family. I'm gonna be honest, these dogs ain't gonna last too long, but whoever gets one of these dogs, if you want to promote them on our channel, especially the males, man, we're here for you for that. We have a plan for every dog. Look at BB. Look at them dogs. A lot of people, you guys can see the quality in these dogs. You see where this is going. That's BB. That's Terminator. And that's Bone Crusher. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I work like 14 hours a day. So, guys, we're welcoming everybody to the Co-op Kennel family, man. Viewers, whatever. Hey, if you get one of these dogs, we're here to help you figure out how to take care of it, figure out how to showcase your dog if you want to show it, if you want to sell, breed, or whatever you're trying to get into. So we're definitely trying to promote the males. If you have the male, get a male from us. We want you to send us your videos. We want you to be a part of your dog's development. We want to be able to do a breeding back with a dog. Anything that's produced here, we want to be able to showcase the life, and we want to be able to do breedings in the future. You know, it'll be real easy for us to swap out a dog and take on one of these dogs. But every time I get a litter, man, I give every dog an opportunity to find a great family. And that's the truth, man. And we want these guys to find a great family. One of these guys is probably going out to a big farm. So a lot of our dogs end up in great places. We already placed one dog on a 6-acre farm. We got probably a couple acre dog going to a couple acre farm real soon. Hopefully we'll be able to promote that dog, do a breeding with that dog in the future. A lot of kennels, they like to try to compete against their own productions, which what I mean by that is they breed and they sell their dogs, but now they don't work with the people that they sold the dogs to. So now they got to try to do whatever they can to stop those guys from becoming successful with their dog or doing more. So they got to talk trash about them or down them, or even worse, they got to get rid of a dog or try to do a big breeding because they outproduce themselves. That's what we've done here. We've outproduced ourselves. But what we're going to do is we're going to work with whoever has a dog from us, man, and promote their dog on our platform. If you pay $2,500 for your dog, it automatically brings you, I bring you heads up to the table where I'm at. And, you know, a lot of people think that they are somewhere that they're not. And a lot of people think that I'm not where they at. But time will show and prove. So these are some hella pride productions, you know, and you get a dog from us, we'll definitely promote it. You send us videos, we'll promote the dog, showcase the dog, and we'll definitely try to do breedings with the dog. If you have a female, I can facilitate whatever male you want to use. If you have a male, I'm definitely trying to break down on some studs. We definitely trying to do some breedings. We definitely trying to make the dog like as if it's my own, if it's a part of the family. You know, when a person creates a dog like this, man, it takes a lot of work. A lot of you guys think this shit is just, excuse my French, I think it's just about money or some craziness. What y'all don't understand is I could just work overtime, or I could work 2 jobs and make just some more money than I could messing with these dogs. So what y'all not understanding is people putting they blood, sweat, and tears into these dogs. It's not about no money, because, you know, I wouldn't sell a dog to somebody that I know is going to do something bad with it. So with that being said, man, we got a plan to promote your dog, showcase your dog, and we can break down on some studs. We can do some breedings. You know, I'm here to guide you and be a mentor to anybody that really wants to learn about the dogs in general, and how this shit goes. A lot of you people, you know what I mean, straight up think y'all know what y'all doing, know what's going on, but you don't. because you got to be a student of the game first and foremost. Who are you following? Who are you learning from? Who's your mentor? You know, what are you learning? What are you doing to learn? And you know what I mean? What is your plan? What is your goal with these dogs? You don't have an end game. So like I said, all of the males, especially the males, are going to be showcased on my platform. A lot of people get the females and they think they're going to take the female and do some breeding on the side and this and that and that. And that's great. But just realize one thing. Once you take one of these dogs and you outcross it, you just cut the blood. Once you cut the blood, you don't know what you're going to get. That's just a quick tidbit of information for you. Once you cut it, you don't know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I can actually help in that aspect, especially with the females, to help you with dogs and tell you how you should breed it and point you in the right direction and even facilitate it and be a part of it if you let me or if you want me to. But a lot of people, they get their dog, they think they know what they're doing. They're going to go learn the hard way like I did. And that's cool. When it comes to these males, we're going to put these males on our platform. We're going to promote them together. And I know it's going to be some bad seeds, some bad apples, some people that don't get along well with others. But don't worry, I'll just cut you off. Nothing personal to anybody. But anybody with bad behavior, anybody that doesn't understand how to do, you know, your word is your bond. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to do a breeding, and like say we get a female, you say, oh yeah, man, I'm going to work with you, man. Bring a dog over here, we're going to do a breeding. Then when the time comes, you do a breeding with somebody else, cut you off because you weren't honest. You get a male, and we say we're going to breed the dog, and it's time to do our thing, and then you don't do it, I cut you off. And I don't have to be mad about it. I don't have to talk badly about you. You'll know that you've been cut off, and I'll know you've been cut off. And it ain't nothing personal, because I don't never hate a person. I just don't do bad business or deal with people that's unethical. And some of y'all don't understand what unethical business is. So I'm going to give y'all a quick example. If you call someone and ask someone to do something for you, and then you say you're going to do something, and then let's say, just prime example, if I say, hey, I'm going to meet you at 12, and at 12 o'clock I don't hear from you, that's called bad business. If you say, hey, I'm going to meet you at 6, and then 6 o'clock comes, and then I don't see you, that's bad business. So a lot of that is going on. I guess today's day and age, everybody's just fake and phony. Or that's just the way it is. Oh man, man. But how I do business is, you know, if you say you're gonna do something, you say you're gonna make an appointment with me, you're gonna be somewhere, you say you're gonna give me a certain amount of money and you don't, I'm not gonna call you and harass you and hound you. You know, I'm not gonna forget you owe me. I hope you know, if you're a forgetful person, write it down. This is a bully rant. But the point of this message is, like, I can teach you guys how to be ethical. You know, always do what you're going to say. Write it down in paper and look at it and understand and read it back to yourself. So when it's time to split those puppies, or it's time to give back that pup back deal, or it's time to break bread on a stud fee, you understand that you agreed to something. Or if you say you're going to, you know, wait to breed the dog, or you're not, you know, or somebody gives you some advice about something and then you do something totally opposite. Things like that. I can teach you guys how to be ethical. A lot of you guys don't understand what that is. You know, how to be a stand-up guy, how to be straightforward. You know, how to just, you make a state, if you say something, you got to stand on business. That means whatever you come out your mouth, man, you got to live up to it. You got to live up to it, man. So I hope it ain't been too much of a bully rant. But the message is, look, I'm here to help y'all do what y'all need to do with y'all dogs, whatever that is. We're going to promote these dogs. And the main reason is, when it's time for my dogs to be, my older dogs to be replaced and moved out, I can go around and we can pick from the biggest, baddest stock of dogs that we got. And we can do breedings and make better dogs. And we can do all this without overcharging people, backstabbing people, backdooring people, you know, breeding in dogs that got flaws and genetic defects and problems. As you can see, none of these dogs are born with crooked tails. None of these dogs are born with cleft palates. So if you don't know what a crooked tail is, look it up. If you don't know what a cleft palate is, look it up. Cleft palate. We don't have that in our bloodlines. We don't have seizures in our bloodlines. We don't have allergies in our bloodlines, although some dogs may have allergies to certain things here and there at times, or, you know, skin issues, whether it be from food or whatever. Look at this big fat face female. Look at this shit. Like I said, man, the proof is in the dogs. When you start outproducing yourself, you'll know it. You don't even need nobody else to tell you. You just know the difference. And that's the difference between what we doing over here and the dogs we telling you what's in our blood. And y'all not understanding and thinking that I don't know what I'm doing, but I study all the bloodlines of these dogs all the way back. The funniest thing is, this is so sidetracked, I chased Bishop's blood all the way back to 1949. You can track Bishop blood damn near back to 1900. 1900 and like 1901 or 1908. You can track Bishop's blood all the way back to 1908. And they got that blood in them. You go to Showstopper Ace, or if you try to if you trace the dogs from Razor's Edge, I think it's Notorious Juan Gotti. You trace Notorious Juan Gotti blood all the way back. That shit go down to like 1908 or some shit like that. I could be wrong if it's 1949 or 1908. But it's all the way back there to when they first started messing with dogs. How many of y'all can track y'all bloodline back 100 years? Zero. So that's the type of shit that I'm telling you, like, we on over here. You know what I mean? But this has been a hell of a bully rant. And the moral of the story, like I said, is we here to facilitate these 2 XL males that we got coming out of here. The females, we already know what y'all gonna do with that. You're gonna take them dogs. Who knows what y'all gonna do? Money makers or family pets, whatever it is. Normally, I never see the females again. But the males, I always tend to see them, and I always hear, can you help me breed my dog? I'm trying to breed them. But I tell everybody, hashtag co-op kennels. Send me pictures and put hashtag co-op kennels. I never see the hashtag co-op kennels. I never receive pictures. And now you want to breed your dog. And not to mention, y'all didn't even pay full price for your dog. This is not to bash anyone, but if you don't pay full price for your dog, you know what the full price of these dogs is. If you come in, discount rate, cut rate, don't ask for no help. That money you save is going to cost you 1,000 times more than what you save. You save 1,000. Let's say you save 1,500 on the dog. Guess what? You're gonna miss out on thousands in breeding opportunities and promoting your dog and all that, because I'm not gonna help you do it. And you're gonna be on your own and this and that. This has been a hell of a bully rant. But like I said, man, pictures, photos, videos. Let's come to some conclusions, man. Let's split these stud fees, man. You know what I mean? Let's set a price for the stud fee. Let's start at $1,500. Every stud fee, let's split it $750. We ain't gotta work together. You ain't gotta split it all with me. You can do your own damn thing. And then become my competition. And I can become yours. Or we could work together. You see how that works? Imagine you go to a job like I go to every day, and everybody's working against each other. That's a real fun day, right? This man's working against you. That man's working against him. This man working against him. That's a real fun day. I enjoy that. Or imagine going to work and somebody's like, how can we help you help us? How can we help each other, man? What you need? You need a wrench? You need a computer? Don't worry. Go ahead. Handle that. I got this. When you work together, you get a lot further. A lot of people are producing dogs. And like right now, just for instance, like King. And then you're not a part of what your dog is doing. But the truth is, you got to be like that because people are really effed up and they really messed up. People are just people, man. They grimy, they dirty, they disgusting. But what I want to say is I'm not like that. And all I need is one good person. If I can meet one good person every 5 years, man, that's all I need. And I met a good guy in Denver. I got another good man that got a Corso off me. You know, hey, man, we're going to promote these dogs, man. When I meet somebody that's genuine and cool, you know what I mean? We're going to do the damn thing with these dogs and work together. You don't got to try to be better than the next man, yo, because I'm telling you, everybody needs somebody to help them. You know, everybody needs some advice. Everybody need a helping hand, you know what I'm saying? But when you try to go against the people that you sell the dogs to, now you competing against your own dog. Just think about that. That's like fighting your son at 18, fighting your son at 26. And every day you got to come outside and know you got to fight your son. And you know how big and strong you was at 18, 26. And now you got to fight your own son. That's exactly what these guys are doing. You selling dogs. You have no plans to help the other guy promote his dog or do anything to help get some money off of him or help him get some money or this or that. And now you are competing against your own dog. Really smart. Really smart. Really smart. You know what I mean? Because what worked for you yesterday ain't gonna work for you today. Because I'm out here and I'm getting market share. Whether you're in Georgia, whether you're in California, whether you anywhere in the United States, we can get these puppies all over the country. So just know we're taking market share. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? When you get a dog from me, you'll be in the market. But it's gonna be hard for you to compete against the market. And because I know the market and I know the game, I ain't gonna teach nobody how the market work. That's on you to learn. You got to be a real genuine person and put some real money in my pockets for me to teach you how the market work. Bully rant over.